Okay, another packaging. So as you can see, we got Asos writing across the front. No prizes for guessing where these are from. So, if you ever buy from Asos, you end up getting a ton of like extra bits and bobs everywhere. But what this is 2 packs of socks. I'm just going to open both of these. So I did a video a little while back, a couple of weeks ago, on crew socks. Basically, I bought a bunch more. Not a bunch, fair few pairs more. Just found a really good deal on Asos. They had a nice little sale running. I got 2 packs, and I was really liking the style that I got from the first set that I bought, the Ralph Lauren and the Pakistan ones. So basically just went ahead and copped another set in like a, I guess what you would call a very similar kind of style. So I'm just going to pull these out because you can't really see them otherwise. So these guys here. So some repetition of colour involved, but for the most part I went ahead and like chose based on chose the socks, I guess, like based on variation. So we've got 2 packs here, and that's just this in total. I think I spent about 30 or 40 bucks. I can't remember now. So it's 2 packs, a 5-pack and a 4-pack. As you can see, lots of socks, lots of availability across the spectrum. I'm just going to kind of shift them all out of shot. And I'm going to run through and just like why I got them. So I think I mentioned before, like as I'm wearing J's more and more in the summer, in the really hot summer Texan months, there's just more and more of a need for socks for me to like style them. And being a guy who likes lots of colour, I like to match sometimes, I like to contrast sometimes, you know, I throw both of them in there. So yeah, so and actually what it was is, when the Armanier 2s turned up, I just found myself finding them really difficult to style. It's a silly little point, but I had pairs that were socks that went with burgundy, I had socks that went with black, but I didn't have any colours that kind of went with both, so I found that quite a bit of a struggle. Yeah, 9 pairs now. I think they, I've written down it total to about $4.50 a pair. The quality looks okay. I don't think they're as thick as some of the other pairs that I have, at least on here. 1 from each of the 2 packs. Yeah, this is much thicker. This is from the pack. This is the Asos pack, and then this is Bershka, I want to say is the brand. The Asos pack is now sold out online since I purchased, but I mean their socks, I can't imagine they'll be gone forever. Cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull some shoes in and just give some like color combos that I would do. So yeah, let's kick this off. So I feel like these Armaniers, I think they're like particularly difficult to wear with socks, you know, mainly because like, you know, you could wear a blue with the burgundy and with the cream, but then it just goes really funky with the black. So what I was thinking was, you know, something like that. It would also be really nice to get a pair of slightly off-white socks that has some black in there as well. So that's probably something I'll also kind of look to pick up at some point. But that was one of the ideas that I had. This might actually take a little while because there's so many boxes here, and they all they tend to now have loads of like special edition boxes that take a blimmin' age to get in and out of. And the other pair I was thinking of, you know, just unds'd, or not unds'd, sorry, unboxed. And I feel like, yeah, that'll work. It'll be really good. That's actually quite fun. I mean, these will go with mostly anything, but So yeah, and the rest of them, that was like easy. The rest of them I kind of just wanted to double check and see what those shades were, because you know you can see them on the website. I wanted to see actually what they look like in real life. So just keep going through some combinations. I also got one of the PacSun pairs. Yeah, I think that will go. One of the PacSun pairs was red and blue, like the true, go really well with the true blues. But then I thought it was a bit funky looking to then wear that when this shoe has black in it. It's the age-old like blue and black. Difficulty matching those two colours well. Generally speaking, why I just don't agree with the sentiment of like black goes with everything, because it does not go with blue very well, in my opinion at least. So there was that, and then there was one other I was gonna try with this red, because it's like it looks like a very like Jordan-esque red. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I just think they'll just like these packs. I think I probably spent in total about 60-70 bucks now on socks in the last month or so. I feel like it just makes fits just so much easier. I'm just going to show a couple. Just keep going there. I know they always say that like you shouldn't wear black shoes with white socks, but that green is pretty bang on. And I personally cannot stand black crew socks, so that's never happening. And I also feel like a white sock will make a black shoe easier to wear with shorts. Yeah, there's just so many combinations here, you know. And then those were the simpler ones. I had a few where I feel like there could be some funky combos to be had. So you would have seen the video I did recently on these. So I wanted to see whether this lace, like these laces here, kind of the socks even have 3 different shades. Like one of them is likely to match this. None of that really does, but I do feel like that could work quite well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we had that. I'm going to try these colours may not match massively well with like Jordan colours. I guess I won't really know until I've double checked, but I do think a bunch of this is maybe a lot richer than that, but it doesn't look bad. I did actually find I wore my Knicks. I'll put a little picture up here, but I did wear my Knicks 3s, which are the shoes I just showed. With the with the blue and orange Ralph Lauren socks. So they're mainly blue and then they've got a touch of orange. And they work really, really well. Again, yeah, kind of works. Mainly going for the old matchy look, really. And then I had a few thoughts on yeah, that's pretty spot on. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. And then again a pair here that I would generally speaking never ever wear with shorts because they're mainly black. But if I have this in, a little bit of varsity, a little bit of royal blue towards the top of the sock, pop against the midsole, that kind of makes for me it makes black shoes kind of like wearable for me. I always feel like wearing a black shoe with shorts always makes my legs feel like really, makes them look quite pale. And I do also feel like there's going to be some funky combos that are like not about matching at all that could work really well like that. But like I always say with these things, you only really know once you try it on. What else did I have? Just looking at a few. Oh, this could be good. So I kind of wondered like what these would look like. If you can see here, there's like a kind of purple, then a lavender, and then a really light. These actually come with some like really funky spare laces. So like, again, it's like really purple in terms of the vibe that you'd have, but that could work with, especially with those funky laces in. And then the last one I'll show, a couple pairs of this red. I guess it could work with the other red too. They're coming out later this year. As I said, like the 3 different reds means that one of them's going to work, and this middle one is basically fire red. That also works really well. Like, so both of those would. You can see how old these are. It's so vintagey on them. It's like, that's real vintage, not the designer sneaker phase. And the last one, the trusty breads. That doesn't go. That looks like the combination I did with the heritage, but this does. This final color here, that goes pretty well. So as I said, I feel like the 3 different shades on these is one of the things that drew me into that pair. The 3 different shades really kind of like just makes matching a bit easier because you have so many of them. So as I said, these 4 came in the pack, and then these 5 came in the pack, and they kind of like give me all the options that I need really. Now, I say that now, I'll probably buy another pair at some point, but yeah, there's your video. Over and out.